Hi, I'm Gilbert Alba. This is a client tracker program. This is uh, this is run in IntelliJ. I'll go ahead and start the program. This program connects to the database in MySQL. Uh, we have two users in this database, test and admin user. So I'm going to go back to program, and here I'm going to use the test username. This program also gets your location information based on your computer settings. So right here on the first line, that's why it says United States, and this also gets your time zone, also based on your computer settings. So with this one, it says American Chicago, and this also makes the log uh, on the people that logged in. This program alerts you whenever you have when you have an appointment within 15 minutes of your login. Right now we do not, so that's why it notified us that we don't. And press OK. This program shows in the login activity. This is the one that we just logged in with. It has the test to test for the login, the date, the time, and true if it was a successful login. And then go back to the program. I have 3 different reports, and since we're in May right now, this comes up as May, and the following month was June. So whenever you first open the program, the current month will show up here first, and then the following month showing which appointments you have for each month. I also have an area for customers and appointments. Go to customers first. These are all the customers we have right now. I'm able to search for a specific customer based on these criteria: names, by country ID, and by customer ID. I'm gonna search for the name right now. It's able to search for all the ones that have in this specific situation, for all the names that start with the letter J, which is this one. If I clear the search, all the names will come back up. Let's search for Brian, a first name only, and it'll come up with Brian. I could also search for the last name only, and it'll come up again, Farrell. I'm gonna test that with another name. Stewart's. Search. I forgot to choose what type of search I wanted it by. It lets me know right here. And I'll click the name, the search, and Monica Stewart's comes up. And clear the search. These customers live in these country IDs, so I put in 2 country ID search. The number 2 comes up with the country ID, and the customer IDs are 1, 2, 3. So I'll search for 3 by customer ID, and Brian Farrell comes up. I can clear the search to bring up back up all the customers, and I can add a customer. The ID for each customer is auto generated. I'll just put Bob Smith. Street address 1234 Street. Postal code 7086. The phone number 555-555-555. All these are strings, and then I could choose what state and what country. If I change this to the United Kingdom, this clears out and it gives you some different options. Wales. If I choose Canada, it clears out again and it gives you different options based on Canada. Go ahead and save it, and here's the new customer. I could update a customer, but I need to select the customer first, so it gives me an error. I could go back here, update, Lopez, and say he moved to Alberta, and save. His new name Lopez, and Alberta. This shows up as the division ID. The country's the same because he stayed in the same country but moved to a different state. And delete. If I want to delete them, it gives me a warning. The customer and their appointments will be deleted. Are you sure you want to delete this customer? I could cancel, and it still stays there. And go ahead and delete it, and it gives me an alert that that a customer was deleted, and it gives me the customer ID and the name. It's okay, and the customer isn't there anymore. That's it for customers. I'll go back and go to appointments. This shows me all the appointments right now, or I could choose to view it by month. In May, it chooses to go to next month, and that's the next appointment, and that month, or go by weekly. And so the week of the 24th week of the year. These are all the appointments that we have there. We have no appointments on 23rd, 22nd. We have one on the 21st. We have one on on week 20. We have another one on week 19. So I'm gonna go back to all, and I could search by the customer ID, the contact ID, or the appointment ID. So these are the appointment IDs: 3, 4, 6, 7. Choose 7 by appointment ID and search. And there's that one. I clear the search to bring back all the appointments. I'm going to search by customer ID. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to search by 3, the customer ID. There's that one, the customer ID. And I could search by appointment ID. 4 by appointment ID, search, and there's that one. And okay, so I could add an appointment. The title of this appointment, I'll just put Walmart. And the description, just say toy line, and the location Dallas. All these are saved by string, and the type, the introduction, the contact is these are the employees of our company, and I'll just choose a Daniel is a contact for this appointment. And the customer ID would be you'll get the customer ID from somewhere else. And with this one, we'll say is the customer ID 2. And this one will be May 17th. And it starts at 10:00 hours and at 15, so 10:15 a.m. And if I try to put the end date or the end time before 10:15 and I try to save it, it'll tell me that the end time. Try to please choose the end time that's after the start time. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, and that should be okay. Just save it, and here's the new appointment. I could update it. It's gonna run a little longer, so 12. And here's the new save at 12 o'clock. I could delete this. Well, let me I'll show you the database, the appointments. Here's the Walmart toy line. Their appointment ID is 8. The title is a Walmart. Description: toy line, location Dallas, introduction, start, end times. And this also has the create date, who it was created by, which is the user that logged into the program, which is test. It was last updated, the date it was last updated, and who updated it last, the customer ID, the user ID, and the contact ID. And I'm going to delete this Walmart description, which is appointment ID 8, which is this one. I'm going to delete it. I guess I'm sure that I want to delete the appointment. It alerts me that the appointment was deleted. It's okay. It's not here anymore. And go back to the database, refresh it, and the appointment ID is not there anymore. I go back to the program, and I think that's it for the appointments. Yes, I think that's it. And go back, and these are the are different reports. These are customer appointment reports. So we have 2 appointments in the month of May that are of the introduction type, and we have 1 appointment in May that's the briefing type, and we have 1 appointment in June that's the debriefing type. And we'll go to the contact schedule reports. These are the contact IDs. So our employees that work for us, this is all their schedules, their appointments that they have. Our first employee is Anika, so I click that, and these are all her appointments. And there's Daniel, and there's his appointments, and Lee and his appointments. And to get all of them back up, I'll go to all, and these are all of the appointments again. And I'll go to customers by country report, and this just shows how many customers are in each country. So there's 1 customer in the United States, and 1 customer in the UK, and 1 customer in Canada. And I think that's it. Thank you.